What is up, Christine crew, and welcome back to another video. Your girl has been gone, honey, for a good little time, so I want to come back and give you all just an update on my life and where your girl been and what she's doing. So if you guys want to join me on my new journey and coming back to YouTube for real, y'all, for real, make sure you guys stay tuned. We're gonna do my makeup while we talk about where your girl been. So if you guys are interested, let me know, and let's get into the video. Alright, y'all, so your girl has been gone, okay? If you guys do not know, your girl is officially an educator, okay? I am a teacher now, y'all. I'm a teacher. So, that's really where I've been. I've been teaching. I teach high school technology. That's what I currently teach. I actually teach at my old high school. I wasn't on YouTube back then, but I went back to my old high school. So I'm excited to be working with them and all that good stuff. So we're going to go ahead and prime my face while we're talking. But yeah, y'all, that is where I've been for the most part. I also been taking a break. We did relaunch Rich Auntie. So y'all don't know, I do own a streetwear brand as well. And it's going very good. We do have a drop coming up on December 23rd. So Rich Auntie is back in full effect. We're not a real like clothing boutique anymore. We are a streetwear apparel. So if you guys want to check us out, it will be linked in the bio. Link down in the not the comments, y'all. Linked in the comments for you all to check us out, and make sure you guys use code TikTok to get some savings. So you guys, for my face, I love to use Thread Beauty. Your girl is a Thread Beauty partner. If you guys do not know. So you can get Thread Beauty at your local Target. I'm going in with my foundation shade to be deep tan, which is 90. We're going for a light beat because I'm just filming content today, so we don't do too much, okay? But yeah, y'all, that's really where I've been for real. I just been staying to myself, get into the bag. Christine Creations is still in existence. I don't feel like I promote Christine Creations like I used to, which is not good on my end, but I gotta get right, you know? I'm also working on another wholesale business that should be coming about next year, so I'm excited for that. We do all of the Rich Auntie stuff in the house now. When we first launched for the merch part of Rich Auntie, we actually had a third-party company to do our shirts. So now your girl make the shirts. I also do totes, the bandana puff bags. Girl, I do those too. So make sure y'all check out the website. I'm going to be getting back into like doing DHgate, finds, hauls, AliExpress. Like, I want to do teacher videos, like teacher day in the life of an educator. Like, I want to do so much on this channel, but I know this channel sparked its growth when we were talking about starting bracelet businesses. So I'm going to try to include all that stuff on this YouTube channel. I kind of want it to be more so of a document of my life, what I'm doing, how I'm progressing as an adult. Y'all, I turn 26 next year. Like, this is OD. Like, this is crazy. Like, I really turned 26 next year. So I want to make sure I'm documenting my life, seeing where I've come from, where I'm going. Just looking at some of my old YouTube videos. I am so proud of myself and how I have advanced. Y'all know I hit I'm over 50K on TikTok. I need to hop back into my TikTok bag. I'm not consistent over there either. I'm really not consistent nowhere. If you want to be honest, I'm really not consistent nowhere. So my goal next year is to find a balance. Like, you gotta find a balance, because I know people be missing my content, and I get it all the time. Like, when you dropping some more stuff, like, what's thesis? So I'm working on it, y'all. I promise I'm working on it. So we're gonna go ahead and contour. We're gonna contour with shade. We're gonna contour with shade 50, which is a light tan neutral. This is what I contour. Not contour. Conceal, y'all. We're not doing too much today. So this is what I conceal with. So we're gonna let that sit and dry down for a second. But yeah, y'all, like I really want to get back into my YouTube bag. I want to get back into just being all around consistent on all bases. Like I feel like I have a lot going on, which I do, but I need to stop making excuses for myself, you know? Like if this is something that I really want, we're gonna go in and spray some NYX setting spray on our little mini beauty blender. If this is something that I really want, I feel like I need to start taking the time to do it. Even though I may be busy 24/8, 25/8, I just have to do it, you know? I love being on YouTube. I loved it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But it's hard to stay consistent on YouTube. It's hard to stay consistent on any social media right now. Just because of like the algorithms and everything that's going on in the world. It's hard, y'all. It's really, really hard for me. I'm speaking on me. Of course, YouTube is not my bread and butter, but I can't say that because I'm not putting my all into it to be my bread and butter, if that makes sense. So I like to use it as an excuse like, oh, YouTube is not paying me a bag, you know? But how can I expect to make a bag off YouTube when I'm not posting content? So I gotta get myself together when it comes to that, and not always worrying about getting to the bag. Sometimes just do it. Like YouTube used to be so fun for me, and it still is fun, but I just need to figure out a way to get it going to how I am now in life. Like I'm not the same Tracy I was when I first started YouTube, you know? We're gonna lose some subscribers. Hopefully we gain some subscribers from this transition going forward. But I just want to have fun with social media. Like I was so stuck on, oh, I need to get brand deals. Oh, I want to work with brands. Like, oh, da, da, da. When in all reality, like, why? Like, for people to put so much stigma or so many requirements on my content, like certain stuff, like if that's a brand I always want to work with, I have no problem working with brands. But when you have, and there's a lot of people don't want to pay us as Black creators, and that's another thing that's an issue with social media right now, is that a lot of creators, especially in the African American community, we don't feel like not you all, but like brands care to cater to Black creators, right? So prime example, if you do a campaign with a company, they may be like, oh, this is a gifted collab. We don't do paid collabs. You have to do at least a couple gifted collabs before we even think about paying you, right? But are they doing that to our white counterparts who may have the same amount of followers? You know, things like that. You don't see that too much in the white community. Let's be real. Let's be for real. Like, be for real. So us as content creators in the African American community, we're starting to feel like people and brands don't care to cater towards us. Like it's unfair, and it is. But what are we going to start doing as content creators to change this stigma? How are we going to change it? Are we going to start working with these brands? Are we going to, like, what are we going to do? And let's be real, like a lot of Black small-owned businesses don't have the budgets that people want to get paid. Me, I don't mind doing stuff for the free for a Black-owned business. Mostly because I own Black-owned businesses. I understand, like, we don't have the budgets to do things like that. Right now, at least. So we're going to go to contour. We're going to contour with shade 140. And this is a medium neutral brown. Out to a lot of Black owned, not Black owned, I reached out to a lot of Black creators, right? Some of them want to work with me, with Rich Auntie. Some are like, well, oh, I don't take paid collabs. I mean, I don't take free collabs. Which I understand, because if content creation is your bread and butter, you feel like you should make money every time you post, right? But not thinking, well, if I can help grow this person's business, I can get to the point to where I can get paid for promoting them, right? And that's how I think, because I feel like us as a community, we're so worried about coins, where we're not trying to build up the next person, right? Everyone is not going to have $1 million businesses, or can afford to do expensive affiliate marketing or influencer marketing. But if you want to be honest, in these days and time, that's the type of marketing that sells right now. Influencer marketing, working with influencers, because people want to work and see their favorite brands on people that they follow on social media, right? So as a Black-owned business, how can I compete with that? How can I keep my focus of my products in front of the consumer when the consumers are only really focused on what their favorite influencers are wearing, or whatever it may be, right? So what can we do as businesses to help keep our businesses in the front eyes of the consumers? Because, like, let's be for real, it is not many influencers who work with Black-owned businesses, especially for the free. So what can we do? How can we change that culture? And I feel like it starts with us. We complain so much as content creators about these white companies. Let's keep it a whole 100. Let's keep it a whole dub. Let's keep it a whole stack. We're so hell-bent on working with these white-owned companies where we could be doing the big one for our own community if we take the time to work or focus on working with Black-owned businesses. Now, I'm not saying every Black-owned business is top tier. That's not what I'm saying. But you do have white-owned businesses who aren't top tier either. But people still love to work with them. We've heard so many horror stories about people working with certain brands, and people still want to work with these brands. So why can't we keep that same energy for our own culture? Why can't we keep the same energy for the businesses that are owned by Black people? And I think that's just my stigma with it. Same thing if you go to McDonald's every day and they mess up your order. Do you stop shopping with McDonald's? Do you stop going over there and getting you a 2 for $3 or whatever it may be? No. You may fuss about it. You may, have an attitude towards it, but trust you me, you're gonna be back up there in a couple days. So why not us as a community, instead of complaining about what other cultures aren't showing to the African American community, why don't we show that to one another? Why don't we try to come and figure out ways to help the next business, help the next Black-owned business, or whatever the situation may be, And that's my take on the situation, y'all. Like, I watch content creators. Mind you, I have a lot of mutuals that I feel like are very cool, that I feel like are very supportive, but we all complain about the same dang on things. So if we know this culture is not going to change, because it's not, what are we going to do as Black creators? How are we going to create our own lane? And that's one thing I don't see us doing, is trying to create our own lane, because we're so worried about everybody else's lane. So that's something I challenge creatives to do. Let's make our own lane. Why don't you set a goal to work with some Black-owned businesses, regardless if you're getting paid the coin that you may want to get paid, Sometimes think about what can happen in a couple months, in a couple weeks. Like, let's get into that. Content creation is about being and helping grow brands and talk about brands that you love. I'm not telling you to go work with brands that do not align with your morals, or brands that do not align with your style, or whatever it may be. But what I am saying is, let's try to focus on helping Black-owned businesses, because let's be honest, entrepreneurs, influencers, we all are considered to be Black-owned businesses. Like, if you are consider yourself an influencer, you're a Black-owned business. You just provide a service, not a product. So you want to work with people and places and things that align with your morals. Do that, sis. But just also keep in mind, let's build up the next person. Now, you're not going to always be in predicaments where you feel like you can do that. But let's at least try. Like, let's stop complaining about stuff that we can change as a community. So, that's just my opinion right now on content creation. A lot of people's content is being suppressed. People are not seeing content. And for me to have the amount of followers I do have on TikTok, like, my content doesn't get pushed. My content doesn't go anywhere. It's suppressed. So when it's suppressed, you don't want to post. You know, everyone doesn't want to hop on trends. Everyone doesn't want to have to be worried about what's trending on TikTok. If a person hit that follow button for a reason, they hit that follow button for a reason. So why not, at least, if you don't even put my stuff on the For You page, why can't my own followers see my content? And I feel like that's really the biggest problem that everyone is talking about right now when it comes to social media, is that it's the point that our own followers are not even seeing our content. I'm not too much worried about going viral. I'm not worried about all that. But what I am worried about is my own followers not even seeing my content. And that's sad, because these people follow us for a reason. So the least you can do is show them my doggone content. But TikTok is so algorithm driven that you don't see people's regular content on a regular basis. You only see it when it's doing good on the For You page. My content is not for everybody, so it's not going to always do that well on the For You page. But why I can't do it for the people who want to see my content, you know? So that's really my argument right now when it comes to social media. That's another reason why I took a break from being on social media so much. Like, it's stressful. The only time you all really see me on social media nowadays is for my business, and this is Rich Auntie. But as far as me like posting content just for fun, I really don't even do it no more, because it's frustrating, it's stressful. You feel like you're not worth, your content isn't worth being seen, because these platforms aren't pushing our content. So, with that being said, I want to challenge content creators to step outside of trying to always secure the bag. Let's start helping to bring each other up. The bag will come. What's yours is yours. Can't nobody take that from you. But while you get into the bag, let's bring some other people along. Let's help other brands get out there that may not be seen by others, you know? And we always talk about, oh, white people don't want to see us win, but let's be for real. You got people in your own community who don't want to see you win. You got people in your own ethnicity, whatever, however you pronounce that word, who don't want to see you win either. So we just can't keep hollering, oh, TikTok algorithm is racist, when you have your own community who don't support either. I don't want to make this video too long, but I really want to just get on here and invent about these certain situations, because I know me as a creator and a creative, I'm tired. And I'm not the only person that's tired. We all are tired. We're tired of not being looked at the same way. We're tired of that. But what can we do to change that? And that's something we all need to think about. How can we change the stigma? What is up, y'all? So my memory card was actually full, so I did not get to finish recording the final look. But this is the final look, you guys. I used Juvia's Place. I used Thread Beauty. And a couple other things. I will try to link them down in the comments for you all if you guys want to see. Y'all know I'm a beginner in makeup, so don't come for me. But if you guys do have some tips, make sure you guys put them down in the comments, and I will see you guys in my next video. If you guys have any content ideas or video ideas you guys want to see from your girl, make sure you guys comment them down below. I do have a lot of hauls coming up for you all soon, so just stay tuned for that. I'm so excited to go back onto this YouTube journey with you all, and I hope y'all are too. Make sure you guys follow me on TikTok at +size hacks, and follow me on Instagram at I am Trae'C Christine, and I will see you guys in my next YouTube video.